MAPU. In today's competitive world, many of us are looking for ways to make it to the top and reap the rewards that the world has to offer. For some, they literally sell their soul, who they are, their being, and remold their character, reshape their beliefs, just to be a notch higher on the status ladder. So much so, some reject and even hate the version of themselves and copy, mimic, imitate, and impersonate others in the way they act, talk, and carry themselves in all that they do. Sadly, some even to the point of denying or changing their spiritual connections. Instead of being who you are, many are being who they are. And yet, God made you in His image, unique, unlike any other, to be yourself. In the book of Exodus chapter 3, God asked Moses to go and free His people from Egypt. Moses replied, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites?" God said, "I will be with you," meaning, Moses, you have the skills, the talent, and the character. It is who you meant to be. In the pursuing conversation, Moses asked God, what is his name that he should tell the Israelites? And God said, "I am who I am. This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation." In other words, what God is saying to Moses, I am who I am, and you are who you are. We accept who we are, what we were made for that will never change for all generations. Today, our generations need to accept who we are, accept the gifts and talents that God has bestowed upon each and every one of us. Just as others are doing and are reaching their full potential and finding success as God intended. Yet for many of us, success eludes us because we try to imitate other people's talents, character, lifestyle, but do not fit with who you are. And social media doesn't help in that category. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, God said to Jeremiah, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." And like Moses, Jeremiah said to God, "Lord, I do not know how to speak. I am too young." And God replied, "Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you." God is God, Moses is Moses, Jeremiah is Jeremiah. You are who you are, and we all have gifts and talents unique to each one to use in order to be blessed and succeed in life. Eleanor Powell, an American dancer and actor, once said, "What we are is God's gift to us. What we become is our gift to God." Au tātou mapuane I le nei tuas. Be who you are. Be ona whai ai oe. Be yourself. A ole losi losi, envy, lo loto, I manuia wa maua isi, I le whaonga aino mea lofa le atua iai lātou. O lo whetau I le lei mo lātou fwoi tangata, na whai ai lātou e le atua. Envy is a setback to moving forward. A umane mapuane te isi le nei aso. Na e alo ane lea whata ua ma wha ma ai. Ma wha o ngātā lenia le atua wa iato e. O lo o awhiwhi e manuia ua wha polo polo e le atua mo oe. Do not be discouraged that your talents and gifts and who you are is not taking you to where you want. But have the courage to allow your gifts, talents and who you are take you where you should be according to God's plan for you. Jesus did not want to go to the cross. As he prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane, asking that the burden he was carrying be lifted. But the gifts and talents he had, together with who he was, the Messiah prophesied, determined his path, and that path led to the cross. And yet, in death, Jesus was resurrected. And he not only redeemed us from sin, but he showed us the way to eternal life. For all our generations today, by being who you are, not only leads to blessings God intends for you, but you also give life and meaning to others around you. Mapuane, be yourself. Ia manuia fe au ma whaiva alo whilima O le nei vai aso le anga le leo le tua. O no Yesu. Amene.